Today on Trend, a family home transformed into an artsy oasis. High-style office furniture to complement your home. And a hot tub that tells you what it needs? Yes, please.
Ingrid, this really is a backyard oasis. I wasn't expecting this. I kind of feel like I'm on vacation at a resort.
This is such an extraordinary property and tucked away on this beautiful little cul-de-sac right at the base of Mount Doug in the heart of the Blenkinsop Valley. And this is probably one of the most extraordinary backyards and truly is a real oasis in Saanich.
But how much work would it take to create all this? Like, they must have been working on it ever since it was built.
So this home goes back into Corey's childhood. She grew up in this classic 60s bungalow, and just the creativity and the opportunities that you can undertake to bring these older, very well-built homes up to new standards, and just offering just a great opportunity for bringing it into the present day.
I love this era because it has a lot of character to it, but you're not dealing with a lot of the surprises that like a 1900s character home would have. Like you said, it's a lot easier to renovate and you can really explore all of your ideas and creativity.
Yes, the quality of the timbers and the exterior, even the stucco, it's still intact with a fresh coat of paint. It just provides that perfect bones to be able to put those artistic touches and create this outstanding example of just what you can accomplish over years. It has been a labor of love for Brad and Corey, and all of the little touches really capture the authentic creativity, from the handmade glass solar lighting to Brad's restoration of these really unique vintage exterior fireplaces that he's created as outdoor patio heaters.
Let's talk about those for a second, because I actually want one. I think they're so cool. They have that retro touch, but they're gas, like propane, so super convenient.
And he's got them placed strategically in different spots in the backyard here, where you can have these little pockets of sun or shade or evening warmth, and sitting down by the beautiful fountain and just picking up the ambiance within your own private backyard. It's extraordinary.
And it's almost like going through a little discovery or adventure as you walk through the yard, because you see touches like this beautiful light here, and it's like, hey, I know I've seen those in a 70s home before that are just so cool and retro, and they've made it a feature here on the patio.
And you're right, and bringing in the vintage glass as showcase pieces for the decorations out on the patio here. I don't think I've ever seen anyone come up with that idea and really use it so creatively.
And they've used a lot of creative flair in the actual home as well. There's so many extras. It has this beautiful gym off to the side. It has its own shop. It has all of these little areas that you can just do all of your creative ideas.
And that's becoming more and more prevalent as people are looking to their homes as their own retreat, maybe with the ability to travel not quite as easy these next few years. And also the opportunity for people to work from home. Having that separate studio space has become very, very important.
Right.
And Brad has taken such care and attention to completely finish off the lower level, so it's perfect for a nanny, for in-laws, and just having that turnkey with all of the upper floor completed as well, including his custom inlay cabinets that he created from his own hands.
That's so neat. And there's still lots of space. So if you did have a small family, or if your kids are grown and gone and just come and visit, there's so much room for entertaining.
And it really is almost like your own outdoor dining experience here, from the built-in barbecue to the stand-up bistro table where we've shared a lovely evening glass of wine.
I see a lot of appeal for different buyers. Who do you see purchasing this property?
And that's one of the added features. It really provides that diverse opportunity, whether it be a family who wants to take advantage of quality schools and space and the ability to have room to spread outdoors, or even a executive couple who are looking for something turnkey, providing an active lifestyle, being right at the base of Mount Doug where you can go for a hike every morning, you're 10 minutes to the Lochside Trail, and you even have spot for your toys, whether that be boats or RVs, because there's plenty of parking space on either side of this very generous sized lot. And that's another bonus when you're looking at properties in this very sought after Blenkinsop Valley. I love the tagline. It talks about the valley as being a rural space in an urban place. And I think that really speaks to the proximity. You're so close to amenities of the shopping at Root Cellar, which is one of my favorite.
I love it there.
Isn't it great there?
Yes, and the farms are right close by.
Gailey Farms, you can pick up your strawberries and your corn, and Mount Doug Golf Course is a 5-minute walk from here. And everything is just within minutes. Even downtown, you're maybe 15, 20 minutes if you want to head into the heart of downtown Victoria.
That's right, so much for everybody.
Well, if you have limited space on your deck or patio, but you wanted to bring some fruit to maybe your morning ritual, a great way to do that is putting strawberries in a basket. Now, they're easy to grow. You pick either June-bearing or ever-bearing. Now, the difference between the two is June-bearing will give you a whole bunch of strawberries in a very short period of time, June, and the ever-bearing will give you a small amount over a long period of time. I prefer the ever-bearing. They seem to work really great in the baskets. When you go into the garden center, you're looking for the ever-bearing strawberries, and they usually come in a little bundle like this of 20 to 10 or so. It depends on the varieties, which is more than enough to plant in your basket. You can see we've got one here, which only has 5 in it, so you're gonna have more than enough. Now, when you're planting strawberries, remember, you're getting all the moisture and all the fertilizer from a very small area, so make sure you get lots of moisture and fertilize regularly. So if you're looking for a great way to have strawberries on your breakfast, here's a good one for you.
I love visiting showrooms like this because I can really poke around and play a little bit and have some fun. Check this out. Not only is it the cover for the hot tub, it's also a cabana. John, thank you so much for having me here today.
Welcome, Amy. I'm glad that you could come here and see us at Arctic Spas.
This is such a high-end,
Yeah,
beautiful spa.
this is kind of our top of the line. It's equipped with Spa Boy, which is an automated saltwater system. So
Okay, so that makes sense because when I walked in, you don't smell that chlorine smell.
that's right. None of with salt systems you don't. We have 4 running spas in here, and there's no scent at all because you don't get the buildup of reacted chemical in the water. So
Right.
not only do you not smell it, you're not sitting in it, your skin's not being affected by
Right,
it,
because
or
that really
otherwise.
affects a lot of people.
It does, and lots of people don't like it for color of their hair and you're drying their skin and stuff out, or watery eyes. And then you do have some people that just chemicals in general, they're sensitive to their skin.
Right.
So if you feel the water, this is saline,
Oh.
right? So this is the same as if you went to the hospital, it's that level. It's not like seawater, right? So it's very little bit of salt, but it's enough that we can keep the tub crystal clear. And with our Spa Boy system, it's actually measuring and testing it and doing that stuff that
So
you would
I don't
normally.
have to do that myself.
You don't have to do that, no.
Well, that's good because I feel like I would be the weakest link.
Well, sometimes clients are unreliable, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and it's because we're busy, right? So
Right.
we're trying to make spa ownership easy. You'll see with all of the spas,
Yeah.
we have the capability of having a saltwater system. They might not all do everything that Spa Boy does,
Yep.
but even the most basic system gets you away from having to deal with chemicals. Right now, people are really interested in spas. With the whole situation that's been happening worldwide, people are doing more things at home. So what we're trying to encourage people to do is shop around and really find, when you started thinking about this idea, what do I want to have in my backyard? What do I like? What kind of seating do I like? What kind of maintenance program do I
Right.
like, or that I can commit to?
Right.
And that helps decide which level of spa that you're going to buy. The other thing is your actual home's limitations. What
Right.
size do you have? What electrical do you have? We have spas that you can just plug in.
Yes.
That are quite elaborate, actually, for a plug-and-play. We have the most sophisticated ones in the market. And we really want to make sure that every spa that we sell can be a saltwater spa. And we can also convert anybody's spa over to a saltwater spa. Which
So
we
you
think
don't
is
need to
important.
buy a new one.
That's right. You know, we want you to buy a new one, but if you've already got a good one, you know,
Yeah.
one of the things that we have thought about from the beginning at Arctic is that we want longevity.
Right.
You know, every day our delivery teams deliver one of these, but there's about half of the time they're taking an old one away and
Right.
it goes into a landfill. The beautiful thing about an Arctic is because of the design, we can add stuff to this spa, we can fix this spa, and you can literally have a classic, you know, that's
Right.
30 years old, and it's just as good as the new one, and you can have the new technology on it
Wow.
as well. So,
That's amazing. Next time, I'm bringing my bathing suit so I can just jump in.
well, that's what we want you to do. We want you to come here, try the spas. We've got, you know, several running spas and lots of different models. Find out what you want and what you like.
Welcome to our beautiful new residential build with Unity Construction. This was such an awesome project because it was so collaborative. Between the building designer, the contractor, and our designers, we really came up with some awesome solutions and really good design features. The home is almost at completion. We're just still waiting on a few more details because of supply issues and that sort of thing. But this is a great example behind me. These doors in the kitchen were influenced by a kitchen design in Vancouver that was really, really high-end and pricey. Steve from Unity Construction came up with an idea where these doors could go up and have glass shelves behind them with all the plates and cups and knives, and then just hide away at the end of the night with the touch of a button. It really keeps everything clean and tidy and adds a wonderful design feature. It's all about coming up with solutions that suit your family and your needs with your team. Do you guys want to find out how to design the perfect office, whether it's at home or actually out of your house at your real office? Well, I sure do. Come on, let's go check it out. Caitlin, you've been involved in Monk Office for so long now. Can you kind of take us back and tell us how it all started?
Yes, absolutely. This year, Monk celebrates 70 years.
So you weren't involved in the very beginning?
No, you're right, I wasn't. But so 70 years ago, a man by the name of Charlie Monk created Monk Office Supplies.
That makes sense.
And then shortly thereafter, my grandfather purchased the business from him, and it's been in our family ever since.
And it really has become a fixture in our community too. Everyone knows and loves Monk Office for commercial, residential, everything office.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that makes me happy to know that because yes, it is really something to celebrate and be proud of.
I love all of the items that just sort of help make your day easier. Like this partition here, because it's fabric, it actually absorbs a lot of the sound. When you're talking on your conversation, your friend across the partition doesn't necessarily get as much of that.
What they've done is started to make things multifunctional, that not only are they like a privacy screen, but now they also are supporting the sound dampening.
And they look great, which is super important to me.
Fabrics can change, which is,
I mean, look at this filing cabinet. It's actually a seat as well, and has so many different fabrics that you could choose to be a part of that, or choose the metals.
Exactly. So this is all changeable, and you can make it whatever you want it to look like.
These accessories are a great way to do that as well. It's very personalized.
You spend so many hours at the office that why not make it a type of environment that is enjoyable to be at.
Well, I love it. Personally, the rose gold water bottle, that speaks to me. So speaking of the stationery, you have so many different options that you guys offer with your print shop.
Yeah, exactly. So we have copy centers in all of our stores, and like Monk Office evolving out of the stationery, our copy centers are also evolving. So it's not about you emailing in a document for us to print out for you. We do gift cards, we have rack cards, we can do business cards, menus, laminating, stickers.
I bet wedding invitations are a big one.
They are, wedding invitations, notepads, calendars. I just did calendars this year for the family, which was a lot of fun.
That's perfect.
And Yeah, so I'm just really excited about the ability for us to be expanding what we can do.
And
for
being
people.
able to do these locally.
Yeah.
You're not getting it printed online, elsewhere. It's
Nope.
happening here in your own community.
Absolutely, yeah. That's exactly right. So these, you can send them in online, you can bring it in yourself. We'll cater it to whatever it is that you're looking for.
Even after 70 years, you guys still have that personal experience, helping out in the community, and I get exactly what I want.
Go global with Newport Realty and Christie's International. A voyage over an emerald sea past characteristic coves and beaches of snow-white sand. This is Sardinia, a place that unites the history and culture of ancient traditions with a joyful, colorful nightlife. Other than EU nationals, you must have a valid residence permit if you want to buy in Italy, unless, of course, you live in a country with a reciprocity agreement. Overlooking the marina of Porto Vecchio stand these exclusive residences. The penthouse consists of wide living room with dining area and kitchenette, 4 spacious bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, furnished with great attention both to comfort and functionality. A comfortable veranda opens relaxing moments in the open air as well as in unparalleled views. Less than 50% of Italians speak English, so when in Rome, I'm Mike Borman, going global with Newport Realty and Christie's International.
Ted, I've never been so happy to stand in a closet in my life. This is gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful? It's been a real pleasure to work on this one too.
What size is this room?
It's about 12 foot by 12 foot, which allows room for an island like this and
Yes.
plenty of room to move around.
With lots of options for storage too, because there's short hang, there's long hang, there's drawers, there's shelves. Everything's got a home.
In fact, there's 4 different lengths of hanging. We do a short, a medium short, and a medium long, and then a long. So there's, of all the different things. So it really helps when anyone's choosing their wardrobe to be able to just find the right location for that.
And you guys walk it through it with people to start too. So like, what is your inventory like? How much long hang do you have? How much short hang? And what was the other one? Medium hang, short.
Well, in this case it was because our client has a lot of clothes and she was very particular about making sure she had room for everything. So we tried to block it off with that in mind. And just a great client to work with too.
You can tell she has great taste. Number one, because she brought you guys into the project, but number two, her clothes are amazing, and the style of this closet is amazing too.
It's all in white, but we did it in a soft white, a matte white.
Okay.
So it gives a very soft, there's no reflection from the white. And then, of course, all the clear glass doors so you can see everything in behind. Makes it really accessible and open.
And then the lighting is gorgeous too, because everything has a really nice glow to it. And I would imagine at night or in those early mornings when you're getting ready, you can just see everything really nicely without having it glare in your eyes.
Exactly. So a lot of the lighting is in the closet rod lighting, so it shines right down on the clothes, which is really nice if you're trying to differentiate between navy blue and black or tan and off-white.
You did such an amazing job of this project and made it so special for your clients.
Thanks very much. We loved doing it. It was great to work with the clients, and they had a real vision of what they wanted, particularly to the lady, because it is her closet.
Yeah.
And we accomplished that to her satisfaction, and we're pleased with it.
Well, I want to see what else you guys can do.
Oh, okay. We'll have to give it to you.
Sean, we're standing in a phenomenal kitchen, and I know that you had your hand in this.
I certainly did, but to great degree, so did the client, a very inspired artistic lady.
Don't you love it when the clients are amazing and you just have a lot of fun doing the project?
I can't agree with you more. In fact, we started talking together about a year before we were able to start the project because of COVID. A year later, my client walked in and said, "I'm ready. Let's do this kitchen."
what was in here before? Were the appliances in the same places, or did you gut it and start from?
We really did not change the footprint, but we did remove appliances from one place to another. So a refrigerator is now here where it was behind you before, and we had a range, and then we've got wall ovens and a cooktop.
So let's back up for a second.
Yeah.
You said we have the refrigerator here, which is a beautiful integrated door, so you wouldn't even know this is the refrigerator.
Totally. And my favorite part about this refrigerator, these gorgeous appliance pulls that match our regular cabinet pulls.
It just ties it all in. And then you have all different pulls. So what is this? Is essentially a little pantry.
A cute little spice pull out, and then I do have a little mini pantry here.
So it's really about using all the space and making it functional.
100%. I mean, this is not a very large kitchen by standards, but we've packed everything into it that it needs.
I want to see what's in this corner, because corners are a nightmare in a kitchen. They're my least favorite thing.
Nobody likes them. However, we have some fantastic solutions. I personally love this Super Susan. It takes a lot of weight, sits on a fixed shelf, so great for your small appliances. And then another thing, not at the corner, but a recycle bin.
All phenomenal
Super
pull-outs.
handy.
They use all the space.
Every inch.
And what I love about this kitchen too is it's the bright white that everybody loves and is timeless. However, this gorgeous custom color over here is stunning.
Benjamin Moore Polo Blue, very popular. I love that we did it inside of these show cabinets.
Yes.
And then obviously the glassware is lit up by the puck lights.
And it just complements it so nicely.
Beautiful. We pulled this entire kitchen together, including flooring, this beautiful slate flooring that we're standing on, countertops, backsplash, the fantastic sill granite sink, and the faucets that are gold to match the hardware.
They all just have that great design element, but they complement each other so nicely.
100%. We're really proud of this kitchen.